Please welcome Rich Estrada.
Keep it going for Alex Gaskin, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Yeah. Alex is exactly the guy, like if the cops ever show up for anything, Alex is the first person you push out the door. That's exactly the guy. The minute, just go talk to him. Just go, just tell him how you voted. Tell him how you voted. We'll fucking be home by morning. Works. Trust me. I'm brown. I know these things. It's awesome. How are we doing tonight, Plato? Are we doing good? Are we good? Are we getting drunk? Who's getting drunk tonight? This is a comedy show. You're more than allowed to make noise. I promise. It's cool, man. Drink it up, guys. The more y'all drink, the funnier we get. I promise. It's kind of how a comedy show works, man. But although, take it easy, guys. Like, we honestly want you to play it safe. Make sure y'all have a designated driver, all right? And if y'all have trouble finding a designated driver, do what we do. Like, Latinos, we've really perfected the art of designated driving, right? Right, what you do, bro, is you take your girl out and you get her pregnant. That's 9 months of designated driving right there, bro. Yeah. So if y'all are wondering, the real reason why there's so many Latinos in the world is because we're responsible people. Yeah, only downside of that entire plan is that you end up with another kid. That's the only shit I haven't figured out yet. Yeah, man. It's awesome. I spent a lot of time in bars, clubs, things like that. And did I miss something, fellas? Like, when did two girls making out become the international symbol for a good time, right? Like, I know you know what I'm talking about. Every house party you've been to, every bar, even on TV, right? The minute two girls start making out, everybody starts cheering, woo, yeah! Handing them free beer and stuff. That doesn't work for guys. Like, the minute two guys start making out, it just gets quiet. Everybody gets awkwardly supportive. Like, no, it's great, guys, but you could have just told us, right? Like, you didn't have to ruin the party for everybody. Meanwhile, me and Alex are still making out. Like, when the fuck is the free beer kicking in, man? This is bullshit. Sexual equality is a lie. That's all I'm trying to say here tonight, ladies. All right? Like, I couldn't flash anybody for a free beer. It doesn't work that way. By the way, you know how hard it is to convince your friends after you've been making out with a dude for 20 minutes that you're just an alcoholic? It's pressure. That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. And look up here when you say that word. That was weird. That's hard up here. All right? I'm getting too old for the bar, man. I can tell this. I'm 36, and I'm getting too old for the bar. You know you're getting too old for the bar when you refuse to take a girl home when she's got the wrong sleep number? Usually the older people did that. Yeah. I'm like, I'm 9. I can't come around the 9. I got back problems. I got like a lower lumbar thing. Just exchange numbers now and get it over with. Oh man, what else? I was born and bred right here in the great state of Texas. Yeah. Because Texas, we really are the most narcissistic country, like state in the whole union. We don't, it's just Texas and fuck all. Like we don't, like what's on the other side of Oklahoma? Canada? Like we don't know, we don't care. Who wants to go that far north? Nobody cares. Kansas! They got their ass whooped by a tornado. I've seen Wizard of Oz. I know what they're doing. We surviving here. Yeah, man. Here's the thing though, man. I like being from Texas. Alright, it's cool. Kansas is awesome. They got weed in Kansas too, so I love it. It's not a thing, alright? Let's not start splitting up the union again right here. Let's just let them have it, man. Here's the thing though, I like being from Texas because when you're from Texas, people automatically assume you're tough, right? Like they automatically assume you know how to fight. And guys from Texas, we'll play it up. Like we'll get into a fight out of state and we're like, man bro, don't mess with me, I'm from Texas, right? Yeah, you'll never see a guy lose in the middle of a bar, be like, man, don't fuck with me, I'm from Delaware! Right? But we brag about Texas, don't we? Right, we brag about it. Like that's even our motto, don't mess with Texas. Like we're telling people not to fuck with us, right? Don't mess with Texas unless there's a 1/4 inch of snow on the ground, you can do whatever the hell you want. Right? Yeah. 60% 50% chance of snow the day before, we don't even put up a fire. We're like, screw it, Austin's free, man, take it. There's too many vegans in that town anyways. I'm just saying that if the Mexicans of the Alamo knew that all they had to do was wait until winter, shit would have gone down a little different, right? Yeah. And basically you'd be mowing mile on at that point. That's all I'm saying. And everybody that's applauding, all the Latinos, like, hell yeah, we'll sleep late on a Saturday morning. Fuck it, let's do this. So I'm fat. That wasn't the punchline, but thank you. It wasn't like a weird observational humor kind of a thing. I think at this point it's more of just like a coming out. Right? I'm really just saying it for myself, right? I'm fat. Because here's the thing. I used to be in pretty good shape in high school. I was a varsity football, varsity basketball player in high school, so I was in good shape. And now, I look like I'm in my fucking 5th trimester, or whatever it is. It's just all right here. Just nothing, can't ever get on the calves or nothing, just right there. And anybody that's ever been in that position where you were in shape before and now you're out of shape, like you go through 2 stages, right? Like you hit that first stage where you'll gain some weight, but you can still remember that guy you used to be, right? You can still think back like, I can get it back. Right, I'll go paleo for a couple of months. Lay off the cokes. I can get it back, I can be that guy again. And then you hit stage 2 where you're just like, fucking never going back. So where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen, right here. I have come to terms with the fact that if a woman has sex with me now, clearly she's doing it for my personality. There's no physical attraction. Doing it with the lights on isn't even on the menu. It's not even an option. Like, if you want to have sex in the middle of the afternoon, that's fine, but I gotta cover my windows in foil first. It kind of kills the mood when your room looks like a meth den, that's all I'm saying. The ladies don't like it there. That was the greatest laugh ever. In my head, I picture like the witch from the old Looney Tunes. She's gonna come out of a broom any minute. That was awesome. I love that. So I started working out. Y'all don't have to believe it for it to be true. I did. And I realized something, man. I realized something when I started working out. Because here's the thing, like I'm a big dude. Like anytime 2 big dudes, like you're a big dude, right? Like you're a big dude. Anytime 2 big guys like us see each other in the gym or anything like that, we just give each other this look like, fuck, at least we're not eating. And then we go on about our business. Big guys have respect. They're like, hey, we're doing something less fat. And then we go on about our business. It's always the skinny guys. It's always the little in-shape guys that want to come up. And they're like, hey, bro, keep it going. Keep up the good work. Come on. Why do I need your approval to work out? Right? Like, I can see myself, okay? Right now, my penis is like my guardian angel. I can't see it, but I know it's there. Comforts me in my time of need. That's all I'm saying. I never do that to a skinny guy. I never see a skinny guy walk up to a buffet and I'm going, hey bro, yeah, step on up, come on. We both know you only got about 2 plates in you, but I like your spunk. Let's do this. You're not even wearing the right pants. Is that a belt, you pussy? I'll show you how to beat. Thanks. What else about me? I'm a giant Latino, which means I'm Catholic. We got Catholics in here? Usually the alcoholics, that's why I asked. That's why we got it on Sunday morning. I don't know how I was pouring some out for the homies. Like, it's like, everyone's for St. Gabriel. My family, though, it's weird though, because my family's not just Catholic, they're like super Catholic, right? Like, I mean, they can wear capes, try to fight crime and shit. A lot of holy water balloons. Some of y'all get that one, right? Like my family gets excited about going to church, like white people get excited about a Harry Potter movie, right? Like they're camped out the night before, they're just like one of the characters in the book, right? Like really, Grandma? Mary Magdalene? You know she was a whore, right? If she was alive today, her last name would be Kardashian. And technically biblically accurate. You can check it. I promise you. I've said a lot of Hail Marys because of that joke. No, also it's actually kind of a special night. Me and my wife, we just recently celebrated our 10-year anniversary. It's been like, it's 10 years, the honeymoon's over, like we don't even care anymore, right? I'm actually surprised that we've been together that long. We're complete opposites, right? Because I'm a good old country boy. I actually grew up in a little bitty town out in West Texas called Knickerbocker. So I'm a good old country boy. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, shut up. I don't even know where it's at, I was born there. It's just mesquite trees and a house, and that was it. No, but I'm a good old country boy. She's, for lack of a better word, ghetto, right? I'll explain the difference, okay? I'm the kind of Mexican who wants to take my F-150, put it on the lift kit, put some bigger tires on it, run it through some mud, right? She's the kind of Mexican that wants to take my F-150 and lower it, then lie about how many kids she had on her tax return. Opposites is all I'm saying. And the white people aren't laughing at us, we don't do that shit. We understand, it's cool. But y'all should look into it. It's like another $500 a kid. So right? And me and my wife, we argue over stupid stuff, right? Like we argue over words, right? Like she likes to use the word cheating. I prefer to use the word outsourcing. Like think about it, babe. I just transferred the workload over to a third party that's better equipped to handle it. Ooh. First of all, first of all, ladies, don't get mad at me, all right? I didn't make it a word, Webster's did, okay? I'm just living by the definition, all right? Get mad at me because I can read a book, all right? Or like she likes to call it aromatherapy, I call it getting high, right? Just because you like the smell don't make it legal, baby. But I did something bad the other night. I don't know if any guy has ever made this mistake before, but I accidentally called out the wrong name during sex. Yeah, no, look, freaked her out, freaked me out too, because I don't know anybody named Steve. No idea how that name popped into my head, but evidently Steve is a psychological ninja. Because here's the thing, if I would have said like Nick, I could have at least been like, oh, Nick, which I apologize, I got an air hub for this show, it's my bad. I didn't even pay attention there, guys, looking at her shirt. I could have been like, oh, Nikki or Nicolette. I was like, oh, Steve or Rena. Like, shit, man. Awkward. What else? I smoke weed. I don't know if anybody smoke weed. So, yeah, you can't. Yeah, you do. Yeah. You walked in, I was like, I bet he's holding right now. That son of a bitch. But here's the thing, though, man. I smoke weed. But anybody that knows me knows I got two boys that I love to death. I love my two boys to death. And I know people always like, they're not mine. I'm like, that was weird. She was like, me too. Like, shit, was that supposed to mean something? Like, I owe you a check? It's weird. Just yelling out random shit in the middle of the comedy show. That's awesome. No, but here's the thing. Like, I know people start to judge me, right? They find out I smoke weed, but I got kids. Oh my God, he's got kids, but he smokes weed. He's such a bad dad. Here's the thing, though. When I didn't have kids, I didn't have a reason to get high. Right? Now that I got kids, every fucking day I've got a reason to smoke out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I have done the math too. Like the jail sentence for possession is a lot less than murder, so I'm just taking the path of less resistance at this point. That's all I'm saying, man. What else about me? I love white women. Who loves white women? Sorry, I know that was like a weird transition. I was all nice and sweet, and then I just got racist all of a sudden. That was great. I love white. Who here loves white women? Who loves white women? See, there's a lot more black guys in here, so they should have been applauding when I asked that question. It's fucked up. Genetic disposition to applaud when I said that, man. None of y'all did it. It's messed up, man. But I love white women for one very important reason. Because when white women get drunk, white women get naked. Yeah, no, you girls, you can argue that fact, but there is an entire Girls Gone Wild industry built off of that one fact alone, right? White women get drunk, white women get naked. Girls, nobody else does that, okay? Like when Latinas get drunk, they just get angry. Right, they just want to pick a fight. Like, who was that bitch texting me last night? Like, my mom? Why does she have your number? Fucking in case dad dies? And black women, like I love black women, but black women, y'all don't even get drunk, do y'all? Black women, y'all go from like buzz to just passed out. Like there's no in between. It's one shot of Hennessy and they're like, damn, Louie. Shit, I gotta drag her home again. cute until you get to drag it home, then it's just more weight at that point, right? This turns into a weird, fucked up physics lesson for everybody at the end of the night. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, so I like that. I'm from the country, right? I'm a good old country boy, which means I was born and raised by the whoopin'. Anybody raised by the whoopin'? Yeah, like evidently my dad thought the whoopins were like Flintstone vitamins, right? Like a kid needed one a day just to grow up strong. That's how you grow a 6-foot Mexican, apparently. That's and so my dad, like before my dad would spank me, he'd always be like, son, this is probably gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Who heard that shit growing up? Some of y'all did, right? Like I say it to my kids and I don't even believe it. Like I know it's BS. It does not make you feel any better, does it, at all? Yeah, man, like every time that hurt me, like every time I heard that I get so mad. I was like, look, if that rationale worked, what that means is during World War II, just before we dropped the bomb on Japan, we could have called them up, right? Been like, okay, look guys, this is probably gonna burn and disfigure us a lot more than it does you. In fact, maybe one day when you have atomic bombs of your own, understand the kind of shit we're going through. Because we love you, that's all we're saying. World War II joke was too soon for some of y'all. My bad, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all topical and shit. There's something that happened 80 years ago. That was weird. No, I was raised by corporal punishment. I believe in corporal punishment, but I do not spank my kids at all. Here's why. The kids got smart, right? Like they started calling people like cops and CPS and shit. Right? Every one of those little fuckers got cell phones now. Yeah, so now I don't spank my kids. Instead, this is what I do. Every time my kids do something wrong, we go outside and we enjoy a nice, invigorating game of dodgeball. Where daddy's allowed to throw the ball as hard as he wants. Right now, I'm not an abusive father. I'm a loving, caring dad spending time with my kids. Yeah. And if my kids do ever like mess up and rob a bank or something, you can stop them with just like a red rubber ball. Like, just walk out, put it on the street, like, come on, bitch, you brought this on yourself. Take your pancakes, that's all I'm saying. What else about me? I can never take anybody with a list seriously. Because they pronounce it seriously. Like you can't sound tough with a list, right? Like you you're holding your gun in my hand. Like, get on the ground, seriously. Like, all right. Sylvester, let's do this. Only a couple of y'all remember the cats. That's about me. What else about me? I love watching Fox News. You like watching Fox News? Yeah, we're in Plano. Y'all should. Fuck, this is their demographic. That's all I'm saying. We need well-off white people. You go right here. This is where they grow them. It's like a farmer's market for fucking upper middle class people, man. I love watching Fox News for one very important reason. It turns out that I have a sick, twisted fetish for Ann Coulter. Y'all know who Ann Coulter is? Right, yeah, the crazy conservative chick. Here's the thing, I don't agree with anything Ann Coulter says at all. I want to have dirty, nasty sex with Ann Coulter, and then the whole time just whisper stuff in her ears like tax reform. Same-sex marriage. Obamacare. And then I donkey punch her because I'm a Democrat. I kind of did the symbolism. I think I just got an applause break for donkey punching. That was good. Dude, here's the thing, man. I'm not like a Republican or a Democrat. I'm both, right? Like I'm with the whole love your neighbor, recycle shit like the Democrats because they got the better weed. So I'm cool with that, right? But I'm also a good old boy from Texas, right? So I'm for the death penalty like Republicans. Because when you're from Texas, yeah, you gotta be for the death penalty, right? Yeah, I'm a good old boy. I'm like, hell yeah, let's just get a rope and hang him from the highest tree. Oh, but come on, guys. Can we at least get a rope made out of recycled material? What is this? Carbon footprint, guys. I'm trying to reduce my carbon footprint. Honestly, I'm trying to be responsible to reduce my carbon footprint, which is why we bang white trash chicks. It's kind of like recycling. Any of the ladies that didn't laugh at that joke, you're probably the ones I'm going to be hitting on later. So it's time for a little self-recognition. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to lie. I do like girls that are just a little trashy. Some of the guys in here do too, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? No, just me. Fuck y'all. I know. Some of y'all like them just a little. I like them just a little trashy. Like I like the kind of girl like she's tried meth, And then went back to Coke. You know what I'm talking about, right? Because really cocaine is just like souped up coffee, right? At this point. Like cocaine is just for people to like, man, I wish I didn't have to drink 8 Red Bulls a day just to get through work. If I can get your toot on, knock out a 17-hour work day like it's nothing. Just saying. Is it, no? Got it? Nobody in here enjoyed the 80s? Alright, that's cool. I'm just saying, some of y'all were old enough, when I said Coke, y'all should have gotten a little turned on. That's all I'm saying. Y'all remember wearing shit with like shoulder pads and stuff. Like having bangs and doing Coke. Like that's what you did. What did you do this weekend? I had bangs and did Coke. Like that's it. That was the 80s. What were we talking about? Good job. That way to keep up with the show. Say what? Yeah, I think you're still on them. I think you're still, whatever the fuck you had was good, because it went through 2 decades. Is that? Awesome. And then for some reason I want to go listen to the fucking Roxette video. Like, I don't know why. That song is, you know what I'm talking about? It's a great song. No, come on. It's a great, I don't know what I'm talking about. I love it. I miss that. I miss fucking like skates with like 4 wheels on them and shit. Remember that? You didn't have to worry about breaking your ankles. You could be out there all day. That's amazing. What were we talking about? Weed. That's right. I just recently celebrated a birthday. Nobody cares. Thanks. It's awesome. Appreciate that. Although although here's the weird thing though, man. I did recently celebrate a birthday, but I hate the thing that some girls do. I know like y'all do that, and I got a feeling that one of y'all, I'm just saying, that one of y'all at this table do it, where y'all do the, oh my god, it's my birthday week. It's my birthday week. Every day this week, we have been, no! She just said birthday month. On behalf of every guy in here, fuck you, okay? I will say it. Ladies, we hate that shit, okay? I got a friend who, she told me, she said it's her birthday week. Every day this week we have to celebrate my birthday. I'm like, you get 1 day like everybody else, all right? It did not take you 7 days to crawl out of your mom. You realize how pissed off she would have been if that was true? Right? Like, how long were you in labor? Fucking spring break? Worst trip to Mexico I've ever had. Messed up part was they didn't come out with a Mexican kid from Mexico, which if you ask me, if you're gonna bring a kid back from Mexico, it needs to be one that can pull his own weight, right? Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? We are an industrious people, and we don't mind that at all. We're hard workers. You could have brought back a little brown one, had your rent paid. That's all I'm saying. See, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. What were we talking about? Weed. No, now that I'm getting older though, it did help me realize something, ladies. I realized y'all have to have a party for everything, don't y'all, ladies? Right? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you gotta do like the bridal shower, the bachelorette party, the baby shower. You gotta come 3 days in advance and set up. There's gotta be games and prizes and shit to do, right? Yeah, exactly. That's why I love being a guy, because as a guy, we never have to worry about any of that stuff, do we, fellas? Right? Like, our entire thought process for any celebration just basically comes down to 2 things, right? Like, if somebody's getting married, you're like, bro, you're getting married, here's a beer, there's some titties. Like, that's it. That's our entire checklist, right, fellas? Like, that's just me and the only other guy that's ever been to a strip club. All right, that's cool, thanks. And we try to make that work for any celebration too, right? Like if somebody's gonna be a dad, we're like, bro, you're gonna be a dad, here's some beer, there's some titties. Take a good look too, because your wife's not gonna hold like that when she has all of that. Look, all I'm trying to say here tonight, ladies, and I promise you, every man in here is agreeing with me in his head. Even though you're within arm's reach, he's agreeing with me. This is the truth. Boobs are welcome at any occasion, honestly. Yes. You don't believe me? The next funeral you're at, take your top off, see what happens. Yeah. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but you will cheer somebody up, I promise you. Like a guy could literally be standing over the casket and be like, Mama, Jesus, only she's got tits. Like, you will cuss. A man will cuss us mid-morn just to look at some areola. I promise you, we are genetically conditioned to do that. Although, what's the thing now with girls telling guys they're not allowed to go to a strip club for their bachelor parties? Anybody in here? Yeah, good. That's my best friend. His fiance told him he was not allowed to go to a strip club at all for his bachelor party. And I asked her, I said, I go, why? And she goes, what if something happens while he's there with those strippers and then he doesn't show up in time for the wedding? I said, listen, if an emotionally disturbed woman wearing nothing but a thong can steal your man away in the time it takes Def Leppard to sing Pour Some Sugar on Me, that marriage was never supposed to happen. Honestly, the best advice you're going to get, real quick before I get out of here, ladies, you want to know if this is the guy you're supposed to marry? You challenge him. You set him out with nothing but an 8-ball of Coke and some hookers. Yes. If that man shows up in time to get married, then you give him a shot of penicillin and marry him, because that motherfucker isn't going anywhere, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Estrada. I appreciate y'all tonight. I've actually got some t-shirts on sale in the back if you want to come and hang out and grab a card. They say recycle, bang a white trash chick. That's the message I'm trying to get out to everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.